what up? It's your boy Wiz Khalifa, man.
This is Misha the Jeweler.
It's your boy Christo.
This is Trap Link. Man,
it's your boy Tay Cummins. Yeah, send him 2 Flack.
It's your boy Chevy Woods from the Taylor Gang.
It's Chew Jackson.
That's your boy Ludi Boy.
Girl, Renee on the way.
It's your boy DJ Grow Quit Playing With. And now you can get it with the Burgh Boys.
Yep, you know what time it is. It is the Burgh Boys. It's your man DJ Motormane. Got DJ Spillz on the wheels.
I'm here.
And always my Kush connoisseur, Sir Flackwood.
Sir
Flack
Flackwood.
412 in the building.
Always here.
Yeah. And today we have a very special guest. We have the casting director for the Netflix series Mindhunter.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Spoiler alert. They're doing a season 2.
That's
doing
right.
a season 2.
That's
you
right.
didn't know.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, they're doing season 2. And we have the casting director, Miss Jennifer Nash, in the building. Can we get some?
Yeah, sure. There you go. I got the applause for her.
Thank you. I have to correct you, though. I'm not the casting director.
Oh.
I'm only the
got it.
background casting director.
Background casting director.
Sorry, the casting director is not in Pittsburgh.
Yep, that's right.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's okay. That's what that's what the BG stands for.
Correct.
Yeah. Background.
That's
See,
right.
you learn something new every
you
day.
still are a director.
Yeah. You still right? I know, right? We should get the bomb drop on it.
Yeah, right. But no. To be frank, to be specific, it is background casting director.
Thank you. I don't want to get in trouble.
That's right. That's right.
And thank you for coming. So, can you tell us a little bit about the series and why you guys are here looking for people?
Yeah, absolutely. We are here for a lot of reasons. One of the biggest ones is because the series is set in the late 70s, and there are a lot of places in and around Pittsburgh that can, fake for different places in the country in the late 70s. In the story, which is all based on true stories, we go around to Sacramento, Georgia, Chicago, Altoona. I always want to say La Tuna, but it's Altoona, right?
Yes,
Did I say
Altoona.
it right? Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm from California. Please forgive me. I'm trying to learn all of these places around here. Do you guys have any idea that you have 90 official neighborhoods in the central Pittsburgh?
Yep.
I never knew.
A lot.
I thought we had
Crazy.
4.
Yeah.
I thought it was the south side.
Yes, there are a lot.
They're definitely are.
So that's one of the biggest reasons, but the other reason, I'm going to be completely honest with you so that any burgeoning filmmakers out there can take advantage of the amazing city of Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are given a 30% tax refund.
Mm-hmm.
So however much money we spend, we get 30% back. If, for instance, we happen to spend over $100 million in Pittsburgh on season 1, you can do the math and figure out that is a lot of money to get back.
Yes.
And a lot of people are coming here, not just us. David Linkletter, who loves Austin, he's an Austin filmmaker and used to always film in Austin, Texas, came here for his last 2 movies.
Wow.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So you guys are generous, and we're generous too. Netflix is generous.
Yeah. So and like you said, you're from LA. How do you like the city of Pittsburgh? You like it? You love it?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And I'll tell you my favorite thing, and it was right off the bat, my first impression, because I'd never been here, didn't really know what to expect. I was like, I don't know, is it like Detroit? I mean, I had no idea. I just had never ever been here. And barely knew any of the history or anything about it. My first impression was that the architecture is stunning. There are so many amazing churches and temples and incredible buildings from all different eras here. Another reason that we're filming a series here, Right. But my biggest impression, even after a couple of months, was that the best thing about Pittsburgh is the people.
Oh, well,
great.
thank you.
Most generous, open, welcoming, helpful people I've ever experienced. Right up there with Bali, the island of Bali.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
It's a weird comparison.
That's
but
hey, I'm happy with that comparison. That's
I've never been to Bali, but I can imagine it's pretty nice. So were you a part of making the first series?
I sure was.
Now, I did get to see the series. I actually sat down here and watched it all.
Yep.
And I was telling my friends about it, and I was like, man, I can't help but to think some of these scenes are shot in Pittsburgh, and then like I think later on, maybe I searched the internet or something, but
It's
ta-da, it was
all
Pittsburgh.
shot in and around Pittsburgh. Season 1, we only shot one scene outside of Pittsburgh, and that was down in Moundsville, West Virginia, that crazy old prison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
we were cheating it for the infamous Joliet prison in Chicago. It looks the same, only it's just a little smaller. But that's a crazy prison if you haven't checked it out.
I could only
They do
imagine.
like scary Halloween stuff there, and it's
yeah.
terrifying
Yeah,
and weird.
The prison is terrifying enough.
Yeah,
I don't think I want to go.
Yeah, the prison is
Yeah.
terrifying.
And ghosts.
I don't want to
I'm
go
out.
near any prisons
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Swear.
Well, we go a lot. We go to a lot of prisons. It's an FBI show.
Now, how long does it take for you guys to film this?
Well,
You know, like as far as season 1 was concerned, you know, I mean that's probably how you base, you know, your comparison off of what. How long do you think it took to film season 1?
about 11 months.
Okay, and I know you guys
And there's
have
some
already,
pre-production too.
right, and you guys have already started shooting season 2, correct?
We just started. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because I did see there was a Facebook page out there, I believe,
Yes.
for casting and stuff. So we'll make sure we get all that information from you, and we'll pass that along. Is there any like positions that you currently are in the need of immediately filling? Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, yeah.
I need some fancy people, all ethnicities, for a hotel scene on Tuesday and Wednesday next week.
There you go.
Fancy, all kinds of fancy hotel and upscale mall people that are working in the hotel, wait staff, bellhops. I still need one more bellhop, and also guests in the restaurant and in the hotel and in the mall.
And
So-
how can they apply for these positions?
They can email us at mindhuntercasting@gmail.com and
right.
send us 2 pictures, one front facing and one profile, so we can see your hair, and give us your basic sizes, anything you know. I mean, start with height and weight and shoe size if that's all you know, but most guys know their waist and inseam. And the reason we love to have that is because costumes are such an important part of this. Our team of costumers are award winning. If you checked out their resumes and our hair and makeup, I mean, you would just go, oh my goodness, these people are
Yeah, they're true professionals. Yeah.
they're the best in the business.
That's-
As is David Fincher, our incredible director and executive producer, who is directing this first episode, which is epic. So if you want to be on Mindhunter and work with David Fincher, get in now. Get in
Put on
now.
the
Ooh,
You'll be
hear her?
working
Put
with
on the
him.
flag.
Hear her?
David Fincher handpicks about 90% of all of the background actors in the episodes that he directs.
Wow.
He is so specific and detail
It's
oriented.
very vision.
Makes my job super duper hard, but you're not just like a crowd. You're never just a crowd. You're always hand chosen by everybody.
for that specific
Role.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's fantastic, and you don't see that by a lot of directors. I mean,
No.
I've heard from plenty of people, you know, how that goes, and that's really neat that you get to work with him on a regular basis. My question was, have you always been like a background casting director? What else have you done prior to Mindhunter?
I was an actress for most of my life. I started acting when I was about 14, and I only started doing this like 4 years ago. So this is kind of new for me, and this is a really hard one, Mindhunter, because we're on location. This is not anything like New York or Los Angeles. I've been able to cast television shows and movies in New York from the beach in LA. Not this one. This one, I am like hustling, because I need real people that have real jobs. I've cast, in season 1, I cast dental hygienist, a literal rocket scientist. I'm not even joking. Professors, college students. Uber drivers are awesome. Uber, Lyft drivers out there, we love you because you have a flexible schedule.
Yes.
Please come to us. We need you.
Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, you hear it.
Yep, you heard it here.
Waiters, waitresses, bartenders, ex-military, ex-police, sheriffs, everybody who looks like you for FBI.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll put you
dang.
right
Like
in
a
there.
cop.
Right in
Dude,
there.
you do got the
I look
cop
like a
cut
cop.
today.
I look like
He
a
does.
cop.
Go to wire.
He does. Look at it.
I don't-
Come
I don't
on,
have-
Spillz, you gonna come in here with a wire
How
on
long
us,
you been through
man?
under investigation?
Come on, Spillz.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right.
We gotta get him after this.
Hey, that's all right.
Thank you, ma'am.
after, it looks like after this interview, folks, I'm going to be having a sit down with my colleagues. No, just kidding. No, but yeah, I just completely lost my train of thought. You guys killed me. No, if there was anything else that you could want to do besides being an actress or a casting director, what would that be?
I will tell you what that is. I have written and directed and produced my first episode, my pilot episode of a series that I would like to make, and I've already shot it, and it's being edited right now, and that's my big dream, and I want to do it in Pittsburgh.
Oh, wow.
And it's sci-fi, and it's I think it's
Wow.
I think it's a phenomenal story, actually.
Wow. Well,
I'm
congratulations.
pretty darn
'cause
excited about it.
I'm glad I brought that up. That's
Yeah, thank you.
fantastic. Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
We'll be
fantastic.
looking forward to it. Can you spill the beans on the title?
Yeah. Is there anything?
I kind of want to keep it secret. Is that okay?
No,
That's
yeah,
fine.
That's
That's
fine.
fine.
That's
That's
fine.
I'm just prying.
Officer Spillz said it's fine.
Officer Spillz. Yeah.
Yeah,
Detective
Officer-
Spillz.
Detective
Yeah.
Spillz said it's fine.
Detective.
But yeah, I spent my life basically up until a few years ago being on a lot of TV shows that were really good but kind of silly, mostly like Coach and Home Improvement, Full House, Growing Pains,
That's great.
Blossom, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air,
Oh, man.
Star Trek. That wasn't as silly, but I mean, some people are really into Star Trek
Yep.
Next Gen. But you know, Sliders,
He's a
all
Star
that
Wars.
stuff. So at this point, I really want to tell stories. I want to be the person who's casting the actors and directing the actors and writing and telling the story. And I think I have a cool and sort of socially relevant story to tell.
Absolutely.
Do you work directly with Netflix as well?
Well, I'm a direct employee of Netflix.
Oh.
I haven't
Yeah.
I haven't
I
pitched.
thought you worked for the
mine.
the movie. Whoever.
It's
you know.
true, but we're all Netflix employees.
Oh,
And I don't know if you guys know this, but Netflix is now the biggest film production company in the world.
Wow.
Yeah, that's. I
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's.
That's a fun fact right there.
Yeah.
We need to.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much the only international film company, whereas they're making films specifically in Korea for Koreans, in Brazil for Brazilians, et cetera, you know? And they also do a lot more than any other film company or television company at this moment to do excellent dubbing into different languages or whatever makes it really translate to other cultures the very best. Same thing for filming in that language in other languages and then bringing it here and making it work for an English-speaking audience.
So I have to ask, do you have a favorite series besides Mindhunter
Mhm.
that you watch on Netflix, or have you watched?
On Netflix?
Yes.
Well, they've bought so many. I mean, I like Stranger Things a lot. I
Stranger
will
Things is
confess.
good.
That's pretty cool. And as far as Netflix originals, I don't know. There's a lot. And honestly, there's a lot that I need to catch up on. But I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
Does Wiz Khalifa really have that many tattoos?
Yes, he
Yes.
has more than that now.
Okay.
Actually, that's an old one.
Wow.
So he has more than that one now.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Role reversal.
Yep.
He has
Yes, he
plenty.
does. He has plenty to go around. I have 3, and he makes me look like
Yeah, I got
you-
14, and that
That
doesn't
doesn't
even
look-
look like that many compared to that.
I've thought of another Netflix series that I really loved. I loved House of Cards. I was
Oh.
completely addicted to it. And they're filming the last season right now in Baltimore. And that was David Fincher. I don't know if you guys know that. So he basically got Netflix started in the content game, which is amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a game changer.
Yeah,
It was just a complete game changer as far as streaming content, and a studio that was willing to gamble that much money on a series for streaming.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Right. Because that's new.
Yeah,
You know,
that is-
streaming
Oh,
wasn't.
I mean, that back then it was really new, and
Right.
a lot of people didn't have great internet enough to really make it smooth. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah, like
It was
watching.
buffering.
yeah,
Yeah.
buffering, the buffering,
Always
yeah.
buffering.
And that seems like it was a million years ago, but it wasn't that long ago.
No, it
No,
wasn't.
you're right. You're absolutely right. And it's crazy to see, like you said, how Netflix has become what it is today. Because I remember I had Netflix when they first came out, and you had that very slim picking, you know, and
The stream, you had to get the disc.
Yeah, and the
You had to
next
get stuff in the mail.
Yeah.
Yep, the disc, and then it ended up just, yeah, that's crazy.
You had to put it on your waiting list. Like, please let me get
That-
this.
right. Your waiting list, right? They were competing with Blockbuster,
Yeah.
and at a certain point, Netflix went to Blockbuster and asked them if they wanted to join forces,
Right.
and Blockbuster said no,
And that was stupid. And that was now Blockbuster.
and the rest is history.
Right.
So is Blockbuster.
Blockbuster's like Jumanji right now.
Yep, that's so funny. Now, what are a few of your favorite places here in Pittsburgh? Did we talk about that?
No.
Okay.
I have a few favorite places. I really love your parks. You have great parks all over the place. I get mixed up, but I think it's Frick. Frick Park is
Mhm.
amazing, and yes,
Shenley
Shenley Park is incredible. I can't wait for the races there, the old car races through the city.
Yeah.
Grand Prix. I think it's the only place in the country that does it in a city anymore, which is so cool. It's so European. I love like the restaurants on Mount Washington with the views.
Yeah.
I love the funky like dive bars all over the place.
All over.
I love them.
All over town.
Yeah, all over, and even and the suburbs too. You know, I love. I love the farm markets.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that are everywhere. Out where I'm living in Gibsonia, there are places right on the road that have like honey out for on the honor system. So you just grab some honey and put your $5. Same thing for wood. Same thing for flowers. I was just, that's like country, but you're
You're
15 minutes outside of town.
yeah.
So that's one of my very favorite things.
That-
I have one thing that I do want to tell you about.
Yeah,
Yes.
please.
Because I'm
That's-
here to ask for help, like I do from everybody in
helps.
Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
every club, every you would be surprised where I go to find background actors.
Mhm.
This summer in Wilkinsburg, we have scenes coming up where I need thousands of background actors.
Thousands.
Yes.
Thousands.
Yes. Thousands per day. We are going to be like the circus comes to town to Wilkinsburg. And that community can use all of the business that we bring. We're going to bring a lot of business to that, community. And it's going to be an iconic scenes there. I think they're going to be the standout, in my opinion, from reading the scripts, the standout scenes of the entire season 2. It's going to, I'm not supposed to really give the story away, but it gives me goosebumps just to think about these scenes. And it's mostly African American that I need for those scenes, and that's pretty cool because it's just cool to bring a lot of diversity, So if you guys could help me get the word out about that, they're going to be fun scenes. And I will tell you also, for anybody who thinks they might want to act a little bit, those are going to be very dramatic scenes. There's going to be some acting.
That's needed. Okay.
Oh yeah,
We in there.
yeah.
We got to put the word out.
Super
Put the word out.
cool scenes.
Back up. I'm
Yeah.
only a detective.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they arrest people.
he's not going to be in that scene.
You get to get
He'll be
trapped.
in the office. He'll be in the
I'll be at the
FBI
desk.
office.
You get fired.
doing some paperwork.
That's too funny. You guys,
Nah,
see,
Spillz, you got to let somebody
see,
get away.
you know what? I love you pick up right on our energy because that's how this is here. It's very open format. We just love to have fun. So, we really thank you so much for coming through.
Thank
and
you so
being
much.
here.
Because I can use all the help I can get.
Yeah, and go ahead.
We're manhunting, and we're there.
Yeah.
We're going to get everybody there. The whole.
Thank you.
Wilkinsburg is going to be filled. We're gonna
Shit,
have
I'll
all-
be there.
Yeah.
And it's going to be so cool. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's going to be, like you said, that's going to be great for the community. I know they've had like little festivals in the past there, but something like this is going to be monumental for a community like that. So
Yeah, I was just there on my birthday, Saturday, for their two-way street festival.
Right.
And
Right.
it was super cool.
How'd it go? Went well?
It was great. Only I was like, I can use every single person I met today. Only I need like 2,000 more.
So you don't have
Just
to
like
be.
you guys.
You don't have to be a part of that neighborhood to be
No.
a part of it.
No, you don't. In fact, it's such a small neighborhood. The
Right.
population is so small. So, and not everybody's going to want to do it. You know what I
Right.
mean? it's not for everybody, and I don't want to harass anybody, but I also wanted to go to that neighborhood. I met the mayor. She's amazing, Marita Garrett, and she's going to be in the series next week.
Oh, that's
in
great.
a glamorous hotel part.
Oh,
Great.
that's nice.
Because she is glamorous. She is like, I think we need to like put her up for an award or some Vogue magazine thing as the, most beautiful mayor in the United States of America.
There you go.
Marita,
There you go.
that's out to you.
She'll see this too because we actually have close friends from
Yes.
the area in Wilkinsburg. So yeah,
Oh, good.
they we
make sure we get that out.
yeah, definitely.
And
Thanks,
we
you guys.
appreciate you coming and spreading the word about it, because I know with casting calls, it could probably be hard for people to believe either it's actually happening or
Or that I want them.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I do want them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
I want you guys.
Yeah.
Come on out.
She wants us.
How long you here for? How long is this lasting?
At least until Christmas, very possibly until March of 2019. We are here for a while. So
Okay.
we don't get you in the scene next week. Believe me, we'll be coming for you later. Begging. Please. Give us a day.
Yep, we will. We'll do our best to put out the word, and we can't say it enough. Thank you so much for coming.
Jennifer Nash. I'm the background casting director for Mindhunter, the Netflix series directed and executive produced by David Fincher. And I'm looking for background actors of all ages, no experience needed. I need babies to 106 years old. Last season, our age range was 6 months to 96. So this season, I'm putting out the challenge. I'd like to go 6 months to 106. Just push it a little bit. All colors of the rainbow. In fact, some colors of the rainbow are hard to find in Pittsburgh. Not a huge Latino community here. All you Latino beautiful people, I need you, and everybody else. And thousands of background actors in Wilkinsburg this summer. Thousands for iconic scenes that you will never forget. Promise. Oh, mindhuntercasting@gmail.com. I'm rocking with the Burgh Boys. Rocking with the Burgh Boys.
There
Let's
she
make
goes.
a song out of it right now.
There you go. That's perfect. We could use that in the intro.